She's thinking, when's it going to turn on? It's on. Hi all, and welcome to Wow Crochet Designs midweek live. Let's turn this guy a little bit that way. That's nice. Just cheers, everyone. All right. So yours truly did not do a live on Saturday morning. Sorry, guys, but my cat, I'll say cat, but she's a kitten still. My kitten needed some tender loving care. And you'll see the video vlog on Friday about the whole thing. So, poor little girl. She's locked up in the laundry at the moment, having a good old sleep. This is the last day of medication. So, that's now, she's now going to start feeling the pain. So hopefully it's not too bad. Hi all, and who's on? Let's see who's on. Guys, pop your live chat or your all chat so you can see all your chat. Beautiful Laurie's in. Hi, Laurie. And who else is in? Oh, just Laurie at this stage. Oh no, everyone's coming in. Hi, Green Butterfly. Hello, Peace Frog. Hello, Valda. Hello, Valda. And yes, she's doing a little bit better, but oh, poor little girl. The Saturday morning, she had her operation on Friday afternoon. I'm lying, Friday morning. And they said, oh, come pick her up. And it was like midday. And I thought, oh my gosh, midday? And I'm picking her up already. So I picked her up, and poor little love, she just slept for 24 hours. Well, no, she got up and had a little bit sleeping all the time. And for the past sleeping next to me and sleeping on me, which is, oh, what? So she's been a little bit extra sad, and I do feel for her. But you know what? The bonus is she won't be having kittens. She is fully vaccinated, obviously. She was anyway, and she has the microchip. So if she goes missing, which she shouldn't because she's an indoor cat, but you never know, someone leaves the door open, it happens. And so that was all done in one go. So she copped it a beauty. But you'll get to see that on Friday. She's still wearing the cone, what's called the Elizabethan collar. A lot of people just call it a cone. She's still wearing the collar. She'll be wearing that until not this Friday, but way into next Monday. So no, stitches are still there, so she needs to wear that little collar. And gee, I feel for her. She's banging into walls and floors and scraping the thing on the floor. And I asked them yesterday or the other day, Wednesday, whenever it was, Tuesday, I can't remember when it was, Monday, yes, if she can change the cone. They said, no, this is suited to her head. You have to leave this one. And we're struggling. There's food all over the floor. There's food on walls and stuff because she eats. And then she gets upset because the food is on the cone. And I'm sorry I'm whinging, guys. But anyway, moving right along, let's say hello to everyone I haven't said hello to yet. Okay, we've said a hello to Frog. Yes. Mary is here. Yeah, I know, right? We said hello to Fluffy. No, we didn't. Hi, Fluffy. Hello, honey. Our beautiful Middle Earthians. Hello. Who else have I not said hello to? Everyone I've said hello. So yeah, poor little love. She's not doing too bad, actually. She hasn't whinged much. She meows when she's hungry. Meow, very quiet meow. And then when I go like this and I go, I know, and she goes, oh. And I go, I know, and she goes, oh. And this goes on for like, I don't know, 5 minutes. Then it's, she's not well. She's so cute. She will recover quickly now. Only last night was the last day we gave her the medication. Well, I gave her the medication last night. And I know that as of tomorrow, as of tonight, there's no more medication for her. So she has to cope naturally. That's when it's going to hurt. Oh, I'm so nervous. We had the same with my pup. Yes, it has to happen. Poor little thing, so long as she doesn't look up if raining while she's indoors, Flux. So I go, what you mean, though? Sometimes food gets stuck on it, and she's like, she's so nervous. And I try to wash it, and she's, poor little girl. Hi, Linda. Hello. Beautiful Angela. Hi, Is that Angela? No, it's not. It's not Angela. Yes, it is. Hello, Angela. Have you changed your name again, honey? Oh, I get so confused with you, darling. I had a kitten sneak out when I was grabbing a package from the porch. So, yes, they can definitely get out by accident. Absolutely, and I agree. So she's all sorted out now. So if she gets out, they'll just have to scan her at the back of their neck or wherever the little microchip is. And they say, right, she belongs to the fuzzy lady. The fuzzy head lady. Glenn Wright. No, it's still the same, is it? Oh, it looks different with the writing part. But anyway, honey, let's talk about what's been happening. Sending healing press. Thank you, Green. She'll get better. In fact, today was a really good day, and she got upset with me when I wanted to put her back in the laundry. I don't put her in the laundry while I'm doing the live. I don't know what she's doing in there. I can't trust her in there. Not anymore. She likes tables and chairs, and I don't really want her on my kitchen table. I don't know how I'm going to police that in the future, because I can do it now while she's little. She doesn't jump very high, right? But jumping on the kitchen table in the future, I don't know how I'm going to stop that. Anyway, moving right along. Let's have a drink. Thank you, Green Butterfly. Cheers. Is that Middle? Middle says they're having it rough with the weather. First winter storm of the season. Oh, stay indoors, stay safe if you can. Get your food delivered if you can. If someone can deliver it to you, or a supermarket can deliver to you, whatever, just stay indoors. When there's storms, you just stay indoors. And if they can't, then just bring out all the cans of beans, and that's the dinner. That's dinner for the next 2 days. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Don't you love it? Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. What? Now, you always store sliced bread. I do this a lot. I store sliced bread in the freezer so that if I'm stuck indoors and I've got nothing to eat, I make toast. Make sure there's plenty of eggs in the fridge, and I just make toast. Eggs on toast. Only 14 days till Christmas. Thank you for reminding me. We only have one little project left to do. I was going to do Live Antics today and call it today, but I'm not going to do that now. And I'll tell you why in a minute. We're going to do it on Saturday. That's the final Live Antics, Christmas Live Antics we have. And then after that, we're going to start filling up those days with projects that I still haven't finished, like that little beanie right there. What? I still have to finish that. The tutorial is ready to go. It's waiting for me to adjust the second size on the beanie. That's all. So I have to really get working on that. And that's going to be next week sometime, way into next week and even the week after. No rush. We're going to talk about what's happening for the week, though, in a minute. And Middle says, my boyfriend's car is stuck and now he has to shovel himself out before tomorrow as he has to work. So do I. Oh, no, that's no good. My kitty went 3 houses over, and then that neighbour asked the neighbourhood kids whose kitten it was. That cat has never gone out of the front door again. I know, right, Laurie? Cheers, everyone. Let's talk about what's going to happen on the live today. You're going to find out what we haven't done and what we're still doing for the next week. You're going to see, subscriber of the year, 3 items go in the tub twice. So you're going to see 6 items go in the tub because I missed out on Saturday mornings live, as you do. So you'll see 2 sets of 3 items. In other words, 6 items go in the tub. You will see that, and something's wrong with my chat. Here we go. We're back. It just goes weird. All right, and that's that. And what else was we going to talk about today? We're going to talk about this guy. The next time you see us live, we will have this guy up right there. In fact, I'm recording that tomorrow, hopefully, because, get this, step 12, part 2 is complete. It needs a couple of little photos and a video. I'm not going to show you the whole pattern. I want to show you part of the pattern because you've seen the first part. I think you actually have seen the whole pattern in this tutorial. I believe you have. I could be wrong. This is part of it. Oh, right there. That's it. That's all you're going to see. Don't you love it? See, now that pattern is ready to go. I have edited it. The only thing is it does need a beginning and an end of the pattern. You know, when I say, hello, here I am, that sort of thing. Or I could just sort of go straight into it and just finish it off. But the fact that it's our last step for the 12-step transition blanket, I would like to finish it off nicely. And then in a week's time, we will be announcing what? Next year's project. What? Get excited. Get excited. Not next week, not this week coming, but the week after, I'll be doing an announcement of the year after's the 2026 annual project, and it gives you an option to go out and purchase yarn if you need it, or to go through your stash. And I have 3 different projects I'd like to make, so one of them has to be chosen. We could do a 3. No. No, but there is 1 out of 3 I'd like to choose. And look, it just depends on what we're all looking for. They're 3 different things completely. So we'll talk about that in a couple of weeks' time. But for now, what's going down here? Margaret. Hi, Margaret. Lovely to have you here. Green Butterfly says, water time. We're going to have water. Cheers. I haven't started that, lol. Still need to finish Christmas gifts. Get your Christmas gifts done first. I'd like to say do the blanket first. No, get your Christmas gifts done first. And we'll talk about that in a minute. Angela says, I'm going to start mine today. Watch the video again. Look, to be fair, part 1 of this video of the border round is a little tricky, okay? Take your time. Take your time. And the reason is, and I'll tell you now, so that you can understand it. And in fact, I've got the tails at the back to prove how tricky it is. So there's some tails at the back. Right, what happens is we're going to, don't look at that. We're going to, don't you love it? We're going to be filling in that section there of each side section, right? Now, some of us have done more rows than others, so you'll need to focus on your rows. However, I've opted to do the first border round, and I'm going to say it now because it's out, in the color of the actual project, right? And you can see here, and let me show you one that was real tricky. Let me show you one that was real tricky. This one right here was very, very tricky. I'm showing you the back. Let me show you the front so you can see right there. No, that was not the one that was tricky. Try this one here. No, which one was tricky? Just talk amongst yourselves. Oh, here we go, here we go. I haven't weaved in any of these ends, right? But I want to show you anyway. And I might show you the whole, no, I'll just show you the red. That was very tricky, the red. All right, so there's the red. Now, the reason it was tricky is because some of it, now there's more to the border, but you can't see that. Some of it was done in single crochets. Some of it was done in doubles. And get this, not doubles, half doubles. And get this, I lost my red. So I used another red, which same color, different dye lot to fill it in. And you can tell now by looking at it, get it close up, you can tell it's a little bit lighter than the other red. Now, oh, no, you can't see that part of the blanket. Now, I give you the options. These 2 rows you see here, the base row. Oh, I'm showing you too much. The base row, oh, look, there you go. Doesn't matter. You've seen it now. There you go. That's the actual border rows that you're looking at. Now, these 2 rows here, 1 and 2, before the frill, before the laced section, you can repeat those rows. Let's call them rounds because that's what they are, over and over and over again until you get yours as wide as you want. I only did 2 because firstly, I wanted it done quickly because I was running out of time with the kitten. Secondly, I also wanted it done quickly because, not just quickly, I didn't want to make mine too big. But you have an option to make yours. I can show you now because it's going up tomorrow anyway. You have an option to make these first 2 rows before the frill. You have an option to make those over and over and over again. Now, this is a tricky stitch. This is the puff stitch. It was supposed to be, where was it supposed to be? Here. It was supposed to be the middle section of the blanket. But silly me, should have done it because I now had nothing. I had other border rounds to put in, but from all the patterns that I chose, that was the only thing left that was worth looking at, that made the blanket look very pretty, extra pretty. So I put it on and thought, oh, that was so much stress on my hand. Around this time was not a good time to be doing those puff stitches because they can be very stressful, yeah, on the hands. A lot of work on the hands. Now, if you can't do the puff stitches and they stress you out, please, on that video, let me know and I will pop another stitch in the future. I'll do a little swatch for you and you can do your border rounds in another stitch and you don't have to use the puff stitch. I know the puff stitch can be a little, you know, can I say, nothing, just pull a face. That's the puff stitch. Look, it can be a little annoying, can be a little bit stressful, but I loved it. I think it looked great on the blanket. And let me show you the whole thing so you can see. So it's there. There's your cream. I still have ends, and I'm going to talk to you about these ends right here. There's a little patch right here. I'm going to talk about that in a minute, and you'll just freak it when I tell you what that is. All right, so there's the red with the border rounds there, and I'll go right up to the maroon with the border rounds. I believe the cream highlights the blanket, but you can do the border rounds in your colors, and I'll explain that in a minute. Right, there's the base. Now you can, and here's another tip, you can do the border rounds. The puff stitch can be your cream, and the row before the puff stitch and in the middle of the next puff stitch can be your colors if you wanted to. Or the first row can be the cream and your puff stitch can be your colors. Cream, color for as many rows as you want. You can pick one color, you can do all of them and have 6 sets going around. That much will be going around for you. If you want your blanket to be wider, which I didn't care for it to be wider, I was happy to do that. Now, what I wanted to talk about was something that's very interesting, right? It's something that I would not have normally done. All right, so at the back here, right here, oh, Angela's done a super chat. Angela, that's a beautiful super chat. Let me write that down, honey. Let me write that down because you know what it's going to. It's going to the Australian Sheep and Wool Show next year. It's very exciting. Thank you, Angela, for your super chat. And it's absolutely in good spirits right now. I really, really need it right now. Anyway, moving right along, we go here and we have a look at these threads. Now, these threads are this section of puff stitch. In the middle there, I messed up. I missed a puff stitch. I came all the way around and thought there is absolutely no way I'm taking 2,000 million stitches undone of a puff stitch to fix that. So I cut into, get this, into the blanket, undid about 3 or 4 puff stitches, yeah, attached some yarn right there as you can see, and then did the 4 puff stitches across, and then took out the thread and sewn it through the other stitch. And you cannot tell from the front, you may be, because I don't know if it's the same dye lot, but that you cannot tell from the front that I did that. And it starts from there and ends there, right? And you can't tell. All right. So I will show you. There's no tutorial for that. There is, but I removed it from the border rounds because it was taking up it took so long. And I think the border rounds were like an hour and 50 minutes worth. And I thought, no, we can't put that in there. We can do that as a spare some other time, or we can just like do a little practice. And we've got a lot of practice things coming up, a lot of repairs coming up. And I'm going to do that throughout the next few weeks so that you guys can see that, yeah? But there you go. I just sort of wanted to show you that, be something different. And then you can understand that sometimes, especially if it's for me, I just repair it. And even if I was to sell that, nobody would see that repair. It's done so well. And you guys can do this repair. Yeah. You're so good at this stuff now. You can do the repair. Now, if I didn't have to work, I'd be home finishing. That's all right, Middle. That's all good. Very beautiful. Thank you. Everyone's loving the border rounds. Let's have a quick drink. Oh, are you heading off? Are you green? We'll see you soon, darling. Yeah. And the beautiful Angela with her lovely super chat. I'll fix that up in a minute. Oh, Merry Christmas. That's beautiful. Thank you, Angela. Could we do a shell stitch instead? I don't have an issue with the puff stitch, but I'd like the shell stitch for a border. All right, what you could do, if you like, you're going to have to hold out for a few weeks for that, or at least a week and a half or 2 weeks away, because I'm still finishing off what we've got. You can adjust it by looking at our temperature blanket. Do you remember our temperature blanket that we did a couple of years ago? That's a shell stitch border round. I'm not sure if it needs an odd or an even amount of stitches, but these needed it needed a multiple of 2 plus 1. So you really needed an odd amount of stitches for this pattern to work. So I would have to check. I can't remember how we did that one, to be fair, but that's also a shell stitch that goes right across. Puff stitches, look, they can be tricky, but it made that blanket look beautiful. It really did. Just saying. But you can, again, if you wanted to change it, wait a week and a half and I will show you an easy version for that blanket. An easy version, if you will. Just get the count right with your final single crochet round at the end of part 1 of the border round, and then meet me back here in about a couple of weeks time, a week and a half time, and I'll show you another version. But I reckon take a risk with the puff stitch. If you're not in a hurry for the blanket, take your time, do half a row, put it down, walk away, have lunch, go out with friends, party hard, whatever you do. I don't know what you do, right? I don't know what people do, mop the floor. I don't know. So I don't know, right? And then come back and start again for the rest of the round or the rest of the side or whatever. There's no hurry to get it done unless you're in a hurry. Then wait a week and a half because that's how long it's going to be before I give you the new border round. If you cannot do this border round, yeah. I hope all that's making sense. Yeah. All right. Yes. I'll try the puff stitch if it makes things easier. But I can also wait as I've got so much stuff to do. Well, hang about then. I'll know that you're looking for a new border round. And then you can hang about and wait for us. The only thing is, if you want a new round, you kind of have to finish there and then do the border round after the 2 rounds of single crochet that I've filled in for part 1. All right. So you kind of have to stop there. I don't know what it'll look like if you keep doing rounds of single crochet. I believe it'll really tighten up that blanket. So, we'll see. But I'm happy to show you another border if you like. Now that's that. I wanted to talk about that blanket first because I just want to tell you what's happening this week. As of tomorrow, you're getting step 12, the final part of the border rounds. It's done. It's complete. Hasn't been washed and blocked. So for me, I don't like showing the blanket not washed and blocked, but I'm going to this time because I want the blanket to go out tomorrow so you guys can get it done for Christmas, yeah? It took me a while to get done, so heads up, yeah? Now, if you wanted to stop where I am, it doesn't take as much as it would if you were going to do another 4 rounds or 6 rounds, and it's a multiple of 2, okay? So you multiply those 2 rounds as many times as you like, and when you're ready to do the little frill up the top, that's 1 round. So easy. And it was so easy on my hands to do that last round. I can tell you that much. All right. So as of tomorrow, you will see the final part of the 12-step transition blankie. Very excited. And then on Friday, I'm doing a video vlog putting up this guy. And I will be doing the video vlog putting up this guy in silent real quickly. And you'll be seeing the video vlog in the other room because I will have the cat with me. I can't lock her up all the time. I lock her up today because we're doing the live, but I don't like to lock her up, especially when she's not feeling very happy. And I'm on my own here for the week, so I really can't lock her up. So that's that. The video vlog will be done in there with her. That's happening on Friday. So it's very exciting. It's very, very exciting. And that's that. So Thursday, 12-step transition blanket, final part. Friday, video vlog talking about that Christmas tree and the rest of the year here at Wow Crochet Designs and what's happening with the projects we haven't completed that we need to complete next year. Some of them we can finish, like this little beanie here. That can be finished over the next week and a half before Christmas. Easy. There are some projects that just have to wait until next year to start. Plus, in that video vlog, I was going to talk about next year's project, but I don't know if I'm ready. I've only got 2 days to get ready, and I don't think I'm ready for that. So I'm going to hold that out until one day between Christmas and New Year's Eve. One day in that week, you will find out what's happening for the next year. I think that's probably the best way to do it. And Angela, real quickly, we're going to turn at the back of the book. Now, Angela's done a $10 super chat, so I'm going to pop. Where's Angela's name? Wow, you've got heaps here for me. You've done so many. Yeah, 10. So I'm going to pop in 5 for the Australian Sheep and Wool Show, Angela, for next year. So it's very exciting. Yeah, very, very exciting. I'm loving that's happening now. I thought that was a good idea to do with the super chats. Half of it goes towards the Australian Sheep and Wool Show, which we will be running a surprise with next year as well because of it. So you're giving to me and I'm just giving it right back to you. Whoever wins next year. So that's what it's all about. All right. So what chat have I missed? Not too bad. Fluffy says, what a time. Cheers. All right. Next thing on the agenda is, let's pop this blanket down over here now. Well, it's such a big blanket, guys. I should measure it and let you know. But I don't know today, so don't ask me. It is time to fill up the tub with 6 items. Now I've decided there is some yarn. 3 items are yarn, but I've decided to put items in. I haven't done that yet. What items that I have in my stash. And one of them, as you know, I bought heaps of these in the past. One of them is a kiss lock purse, little latchy thing. I've got heaps of these in my stash, so they are going in there. That's one. The next one is a 4.5 millimeter hook. Is it 4.5? Yes. It's a Knit Pro Waves. I do tend to use some of those occasionally, not always, because I like to use my Clover, as you know. And this was actually part of a magazine. I've got my own stitch markers. However, I thought let's pop in this. It was part of a magazine, so we're going to pop that in there as well. Now, that's the 3 items. Let's get on with the yarn. This is very exciting, isn't it? All right. Karen Cakes. Have we put any in yet? No. Karen Cakes cotton. And what is this colour? It's called, gosh, I hope I can read it without my glasses. They're not in here. It was upside down. I don't know. Who knows the colour of this? I can't read it. Give me a second. Let's just talk amongst yourselves. Oh, here it is. Golden Oasis. Yes, Golden Oasis. So I've got 3 of these skeins. 1, 2, and 3 in there. So you have got so many items in that tub so far. However, yes, I might need a new bin. Yes, I was about to say that. As of next week, the tub will be this big. And I'll just leave it on the floor. I'll just pick it up real quickly, show everyone the tub. You guys have been seeing what's going in there. And when I'm ready to do the subscriber of the year surprise, when they're ready to be gifted to that one person, I will be doing a top-down view of all of the items about the week before. And you'll get to see those items. And then on New Year's Eve, at some stage during the day, I just say, right, here we go. So-and-so has won this for subscriber of the year and well-deserved and the usual things, yeah? So that's what you'll see. So there will be a top-down view with maybe a Tim Tam slam. What? I'm allowed to do them once a year? You might have to see them twice a year soon. Well, only for this one time, because we are 29,000 subscribers on YouTube. Get excited. Thank you very much, guys, by the way. I forget to thank you guys. I know it's you guys. It's you guys. You get up there and you subscribe and you follow and you share and you do all the fun stuff. And I thank you very much for that. And so when we hit 30,000 subscribers, tell your friends, your brother, your cousin, your sister, your uncle, the dog, the fleas on the dog, the weird things on the fleas on the dog. Tell everyone to subscribe, because that means we can do our surprise again. So I'm up for a fortune over the next few weeks. So when I said to you, Angela, that couldn't have come at a better time, couldn't have come at a better time, because there's a lot of stuff I don't have here that I do tend to put in there. And occasionally you'll see things like this. I'll just add these. I won't talk about it, but you'll just see them in your pack. You know, they'll just be extra, an added extra. Or, you know, my love heart with the magnet at the back. I believe that goes with every surprise now. And a packet of Tim Tams goes with every surprise, as you do. Have you had shingles? That's an interesting question. No. You might need a new bin. Yes, I've got that. It's beautiful. No, I haven't. Why? Should I have it? Don't tell me. I don't want to know about it. Have you got it? I hope not. Oh, gosh, no, you don't want that. Anyway, so that's what's going to happen over the next few weeks. There's a lot of stuff happening. There's a lot of stuff happening. Oh, and whenever I do a live, the picture will not be of me for the next few weeks. It'll be of something Christmassy. Like next time, today, I think this one was the spiral thingy, whatever you call it. Wind spinner. I couldn't get it out. The picture today was the wind spinner. The next time will be, I don't know, the Christmas coaster. The next time will be Christmas tea cozy or whatever. It'll be of all the projects that we've created in the past. that I really like, yeah. No, I got them all over my hip painful. Oh, you've got them now, have you? Oh, that's terrible. Amy, hi, hello, Amy. Lovely to have you here. Look, a lot of the names have changed on YouTube, so I'm not sure if you've been on here before. I'm hoping you have. If you haven't, welcome. If you have, well, that's great. A lot of the names have changed, and I can't work out who's who anymore. What I see is a different name for everyone again. No, YouTube has gone and stressed me out. You have been once. Well, lovely to have you here, Amy. Very lovely to have you here. You popped in at just the wrong time because we showed everything. I've done everything. But that's okay because we can talk about it again. Now we are going to talk again about the projects we still haven't created. I have very painful feel for you. Oh, do you, Valda? You know about it. Oh, beautiful Bonnie. Everyone's coming in after I've showed everything. Hi, Bonnie. All right, so we are going to finish that beanie that's been sitting there. I put it in the naughty corner because it upset me, and I don't like to be upset. I'm a grumpy grumps. And so I popped it in the naughty corner. So I'm going to finish that during the week before Christmas and things like that. We need to get all the things we haven't finished, and that's one that's actually been recorded and edited. But I haven't added in the sizes because I messed up the second size. So once I fix that second size, we can actually upload that beanie, which is already recorded. I hope it is because I can't see it on the computer anymore. Wouldn't it be funny if it's gone? I have to do the whole beanie again. No. We're not doing it again. Once is enough. Once is enough. All right. So it is hope you get better. Yes, it is. Okay, call me late for the show. That's all right, honey. Yes, well wishes to all. Yes. I hope you get better very soon. Cheers. Mm. If you're not sure about the beanie I'm talking about, this is the one that Karen chose the color combination for. And the yarn is, oh, what is his name? Let me stay focused and think about it. Yeah, and I fixed the beanie, finished it and all, and I just haven't uploaded it yet because I need to fix the very final, the very second size, if you will. Maximu yarns. I couldn't get it out then. It's Maximu yarns. So the beanie is done. Thank you, Karen, for your color choice. And I will get it out. It's only here to remind me when I put the Christmas tree up, the very next project I need to do is fix that and upload it. That's the very next project. And well, after the blanket. Now, for those of you just joining us and you haven't seen the border rounds of the blanket, part 2, the final part is going up tomorrow, a little bit late. That is the final round. And the final round is this little frilly stuff. And you can see it's not washed and blocked. Needs a good washing and blocking, right? But can I get closer? How's that? Is that close enough? Gorgeous. It hasn't come out the way I wanted it to, but that's okay. It's still very pretty. When I work out the right way that I want it to go out, I will do a small swatch, or I will also do something in the future, maybe a small blanket, a lap blanket, and you can do that border round, which is probably won't use the puff stitch border round again. I think that was very, very difficult on my hands. Oh, and also I showed everyone that you can actually repair your border round and you repair your whatchamacallits, the puff stitch. You can repair them, which is what I did here. To be fair, I have done a repair on the puff stitch on the channel before, but not like this one. So I made a repair here. All of these puff stitches were repaired. There was only 2 in the middle here that messed up, but it was such a big gap. So I had to take off the thread and make the thread longer, yeah, and then add new thread. Anyway, it's done. I didn't see any puffs. These are puffs right here. These are the puff stitch. Oh, wrong way around, is it? What's the right side? Give me a second when I find the right side. That's the right side. There we go. They're the puff stitch. There. It's hard to see them. Oh, no, you saw only, if you've watched part 1 of the video, you've only seen 2 rounds of single crochet. That's all you've seen. Yeah. The puff stitch doesn't come till tomorrow. Tomorrow, darling. That tutorial just went so long. And I mean, the last one I saw was just, yeah. Yes. Yeah, that was just the single crochet rounds. The puff stitch itself rounds are coming out tomorrow. Okay, we already talked about you weren't on the live before, but we talked about part 2 of the border rounds is going to be uploaded tomorrow. That's the final part. That is it. Yeah. Part 2 will take you a little while to do. It's puff stitch rounds and another round before puff stitch, and it's those 2 rounds over and over again until you feel like getting to the size that you want. And then the final round is that little lacy kind of round that you saw, very basic round. And it's a big relief on your hands. Once you get to that round, you think, oh, I'm flying through this round. It's a big relief on their hands, yeah? So that's coming up Thursday, and then we're doing our video vlog with Christmas tree on Friday. Now, the Christmas tree, like I said, is done as a silent video and will be done. You won't see that part. It's only about 3 minutes. You only see 3 minutes of it because I rush it. I do it real fast, yeah. But the video vlog itself is done in the other room this time, only because I have my little kitten that I'm caring for. And you'll get to see her with a little Elizabethan collar and everything. And it's so dirty now, the collar. I mean, you can't clean it with chemicals because it's not good for cat. So I'm just using hot water. Every time I try and clean it, she's like this. She doesn't like me touching it. So it's not the cleanest. I've tried cleaning it. I do get most of it off, but there you go. So you'll get to see her on Friday as well. All right. Do you think I can do it with Dr. Tiger help and my little friend so to speak? Yes, I got you. Look, Angela, I think try the first 4 or 5 puff stitches. They are the most difficult part of the pattern. Okay. If you find that you are struggling with those puff stitches, take them undone, put a little stitch marker, wait for me there, let me know, leave a message on the post on that video and say, I'm struggling, can we do another border round? And then I will do another one. Already I'm doing one like a small gauge swatch for Middle Earthians. So if you want to wait for that one, that's not coming up for another week and a half or so away yet, because we want to finish off what's happening this week. And then next week we'll work on other things. And next week is our last week to work on things. After that, it's too close to Christmas to do anything. So keep in mind that we still have one project left. I'm so glad I started early this year. I suppose I didn't take into account that I was going to have my kitten at the vet and we were going to spend a week and a half fussing with her. I didn't take that into account. So lucky I did start early anyways. So we hadn't planned that part. We don't plan that far ahead. Do you like yarn from the United States? I love it, but here it's very expensive. And I was telling everyone the other day, that yarn there, which is the Landscapes, Lion Brand Landscapes, that costs here in Australia, that costs like $11 to $12 per skein. Like they charge us a fortune here. I don't know why they double the price that you guys in the US pay for them, but I do like it if I can get it at a good price. But that was just, I bought it once and I'm done. I won't be buying it again. I was going to do Christmas stitch antics right up after Christmas. I think I'll change. No, do what you can, middle. Try and stick to what you can. Don't overbook yourself. He's on the way. I have to hide all my packages or I'll have to some explaining to do. Keep Mary watered. Oh, you're going. Your hubby's on the way home, is he? All right, go hide your packages. Cheers, everyone. Go hide your packages. Oh, that's another thing. I had a yarn delivery. That'll be on the video vlog as well. Yeah, there you go. I have done a lot of painting. I'm shattered. I am shattered. Oh, you're tired, yeah, from painting, yes. Changeling Yarns does ship to other countries. Oh, she does. Oh, that's great. Yarn has increased in price in the US for us. That means it's going to double for us. You know that, right, Amy? We pay double that you pay. It's astronomical here in Australia. Yeah, it really is. I get very sad. I like to order some unusual or different yarns from overseas to try them out, and I get really annoyed when like we have to pay double the price, especially since we can get good yarn here for, a decent price. So anyway, I still do order from overseas occasionally, not a lot. If I'm really like fixated and I'm really excited about the yarn, then I'll order, yeah. With this silly storm, I really want to move to Australia. Oh, hey, don't think Australia's any better. I'm telling you, Middle, we have like, especially Melbourne, I don't know, 17 different seasons in one day. We have the weirdest weather in Melbourne. We're probably the worst in Australia for weather. Weather changing, not so much weather. Like it can be 35 degrees Celsius, stinking hot. Let's put it another way. It can be 6 degrees Celsius in the morning, 35 degrees Celsius in the afternoon, and then 12 degrees Celsius at night, and then again back up to 4 or 5 degrees Celsius overnight. It's like you put the jacket on, you take it off, you're wearing a singlet top. You're too hot. You put air conditioning, then the air conditioner goes off, you put on a cardigan, you put on a jacket, you hide under the blankets. This is all happening in one day, sometimes half a day if you're lucky, right? It's just, Melbourne is just nuts. Don't get me wrong, there are some days that the weather's nice, but 99% of the time it's nuts. It's crazy. You cold and rainy, yes. No, we're not. We're okay here. UK, not even better. Okay, yes. Only 17. We got more than that in one day. I gotcha. It's been winter in, yes, for way too long. Look, I'm looking forward to the warmer months. I can't wait. It's already started to warm up a little bit, but it's just weird weather. It's just the oddest weather. But there you go. All right. So quick tip to let you know, Christmas tree and part 2 of the final part of our blanket is due for the rest of this week. Next week, we're going to be working on Tuesday, the last project there. Again, it's a small project, something small for Christmas. It is a Christmas item. As you can see, it's on the Christmas 12 project Christmas calendar, yeah. And then I hope to try and get that beanie done as well next week. So fingers crossed I can get that finished, and the whatever that is. And whatever that is, and the Christmas tree and part 2 of the blanket all done by Thursday of next week. And then Friday, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, and Monday, I won't be doing anything for the channel on Monday because I'm doing actually in the middle of a project that someone asked me for on Thursday night for before January, but I'm hoping to get it done before the end of next week. It's only a small item. It is a beanie. I can tell you that because it's a commission project. It's a beanie and it's a summer. It's not really a beanie. It's like a bucket hat, if you will. I can't do it on the channel. It's not my pattern. She just showed me a picture and said, can you do it? And I just copied from the picture. I don't need a pattern. My brain doesn't need the pattern. As long as I get the measurement of the head correct, my brain doesn't really need a pattern. So I'm in the middle of that. Plus I'm in the middle of a personal project, which I will share on the video vlog. That personal project is one that's literally just for me, right? But also it can be something that may sell on my website as a Wow Crochet Designs item of wearable. I'll tell you what it is. It's no secret. It is a cardigan, right? But it has WOW exclamation mark at the back across there. And it has, I haven't finished it yet. I'm hoping I fit it in. I'm struggling with the measurements. The count is not right. Wow Crochet Designs on the cardigan. In the front. So I am struggling to get all those letters in, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to take a risk anyway. And the fact that I'm of a wider nature, if it had to be done for the smaller size, it would be even difficult, right? But it's really something for me to wear as my own, selling my own product, if you will, wherever I go. So I wear it at Bendigo, Australian Sheep and Wool Show. I'll wear it at the yarn festivals. I'll wear it, and anywhere yarny related, I'll wear that. And it just shows the channel name there. A lot of people know me already, so it's okay. But it's nice to wear my own paraphernalia, if you want to call it that. You can call it that if you like. I'd like to be able to wear my own brand. Put it that way, yeah. Only 17. We get more. Oh, we've done that already. We've gone through that. We did get lucky. Snow desert. Yes, good. We're so cold so much sooner than normally, says Bonnie. Yes, gotcha. Winter is maybe a week away. We've done past that 3 times. Yes. That will be cool. Yes, promote yourself. That's correct. I wouldn't know how to do that for my business. Now, I'm telling you, Middle, it has taken me just to do the 3 letters at the back. It has taken me, and I have almost completed the back. I'm halfway through the O. So I've got the exclamation, the back there. Got the exclamation mark. This is this side of the back. Yes, done. I've got the W done, and I'm halfway through the O, and then I'll have the W. And halfway through the O, from there to say there, it has taken me, are you ready? I won't count in hours. I'll give you days so you understand it. It has taken me probably, I don't know, if you had to count the 24-hour day, 7 days of 24 hours. So 7 times 24. That's how many hours I've spent just doing that part of the cardigan. Look, I had changed it many times. I calculated how many rows across, then I divided it because I got like border rounds inside, like a box. It's inside a box. So wow crochet, the actual wow is in the box at the back. But in the front, I don't know if I'll be able to put the box in. We will see. But definitely wow crochet designs will be in the front on the cardigan. If I'm struggling with the cardigan, I'll just make it a sweater. I'd like to make it a cardigan, like a little jackety cardigan, if you will. And it's just, that's the way I'd like to do it. But it takes so long. And I'm not doing it in single crochets or half doubles. I'm doing it in doubles. What? A lot of people say, how can you do the colors in doubles? Well, I've managed the wow. The wow looks fine. So the only problem I will have is when I'm doing the letter R and the letter, I think the G will be all right. The G will be okay. Well, crochet, C-H-E-T. Yep, that's right. The R. The R is about the only one letter I'll have trouble with. Sick people, one on left, one on the right, blank in the middle. Oh, okay. So yeah, that's something it's not a secret. I wanted to show you anyway on the video vlog. By the time I do the vlog, I'll have the whole wow done at the back. I may not have the whole back done, but I'll have the letter O and W done. Because I may not, it depends. I'll have the letter O done. It just depends if I get time. The kitten has been sleeping a lot, but she's been medicated, highly medicated. And as of tomorrow, no more medication. So most likely she will not be sleeping much, and I'll have to entertain her. And I can't let her jump. She's not allowed to overexert herself for a little while. She's been jumping anyway. She'll jump on the couch. She's luckily enough, we've got a tub, one of my tubs sitting near the couches, and she climbs on the tub and then climbs on the couch. But everywhere else she likes to jump, and I try to not let her jump. I pick her up for now while she's feeling unwell. But as of tomorrow, no more meds for her, so she's going to feel the pain. It's going to be painful. I don't think so, lol. I have to figure out something. Yes. Surrey thought it was a good idea. Anyway, cutting long story short, those are the sort of things you're going to hear about on the video vlog. Going to go into it a little bit further on the video vlog, and you'll get to see the back part of the cardigan. And it's just like a basic straight hexagon. I'm not that badly shaped. A rectangle. Come on, Mary, you can do this. It's just a straight rectangular kind of piece. So I have to keep it basic for the letters to fit in. Otherwise, the letters aren't going to fit. And I remember calculating the letters for the fronts and thought, oh, they don't fit. How am I going to make this fit? So I might have to make it, maybe take, because I've got a border rounds. I've got, it's like this. So you know what it looks like. Let's pretend this is the back, right? It goes from one shoulder to the other in brown. I'm using Tandy yarn for this, by the way, in brown. Then it's going downwards like that. Then I change, after a few rows, I change to cream, and I go down in the cream. But I don't just go down in the cream. The brown is still up there and the cream is going across this way. So 2 rows down, cream that way, 3 rows this way, or whatever it is. And then I change to the brown in the middle. This is how it gets a little tricky. And a brown across there. So it's brown like that. That's your corner. Brown, cream, brown. And so I'm working with about 30 or 40 different yarns at the same time. Don't you love it? And then in the middle, it's brown, but the letters are white. So I've had to change a few times in the middle, right down there. So there's about 40, 50, something like that, threads attached to the piece. So it's not something that's done it's not an easy job to do. It's not an easy job. Just heads up there, yeah? I struggle with letter sizing and on an item, yes. I'm almost done with a bluey hat from my come on, Mary, you can do this. For my granddaughter, I couldn't get it out. It might as well be amigurumi, so many parts. I know, right? You can cross stitch on crochet. Don't want to do that. That's boring. Don't you love me? I don't like boring. I want difficult. I want to be able to focus. Some projects, when it's made for selling on the channel, not on the channel, but selling in general, because it's made to promote my channel and my pages and my website and everything else, Instagram and Facebook, I want to have it done professionally, done with, like, it's a lot of work. You know what it's like to do that sort of thing. You know, making a picture in a blanket's a lot of work, but I'm doing it. Anyway, might do something representing Middle Earthians in the crochet. Yeah, that's a good idea. Nifty! Love that I have you here. And I hope I wasn't too loud and shouted in the camera there. Love that I have you here. I don't know how to cross stitch, unfortunately. Mary says, challenge me. Let's cheers, everyone. Yeah, when it comes to promoting my business, I want a challenge. I don't want to sit there and say, well, this is easy. No. Easy is good for any time. Not for when you're promoting your business, you're promoting your channel. You want something that people can go, oh my gosh, how on earth did she do that? And I have done that with single crochets, but doing it with doubles is a little trickier. And people are going to say, how'd you manage that? Well, there's going to be a trick to it. Can I say semi-easy, lull between easy and hard? Maybe. Well, of course, it's Bonnie. Yes. All right. So just to let you know that there's so much else happening with me outside of YouTube. So now, after we do that one final Christmas project, we're just going to get finishing. We're going to get repairs. I'm going to show you how to repair the bobbles, the whole row of bobbles. I'm going to show you how to repair a magic loop, magic ring or circle, whatever you want to call it. So there's going to be a few repairs coming up as well. It gives you the option to say, oh, well, I was going to throw that blanket out because of that one square. Doesn't make sense. I've got 50 squares on it. Why am I throwing a blanket out just because of one square that's come undone, you know? So I will help you fix that. And there's a lot of things that we need repairs to on, I don't know, cardigans, sweaters, whatever. And repairs can be fixed. They can be fixed. If you have a same dye lot. Now, if you don't have a same dye lot, and here's another thing, you can repair an item using a different color completely and turning it into a flower or something cute. You can repair anything you want. You don't have to say, well, it's done. I can't do much about this now. I'm going to have to throw it out, or I'm going to have to undo my 7 years worth of work, my 25,000 years worth of work. No, repair. Repair can fix anything. Yeah, double would be more difficult. It is. It's not that it's difficult. I think that it shows the color change, and that's the only difference. But I've worked that out because I'm clever. No, I've just been doing it for too many years. It's nothing to do with being clever. It's just lots and lots of practice. And again, that so far that cardigan, which is a basic stitch, has taken me, we'll talk about it as a week's worth of work, 24 hours a day. Even though I haven't been doing it 24 hours a day. If you wanted to calculate the time, that's what you're looking at. 24 hours a day times 7 days. I had a fave shirt and I got a little hole and I put a flower on it. I still have it. That's correct. And that's what you do. You don't have to throw things out just because it has a hole in it. Now, get this, right? I had this t-shirt that I bought at the shops. I took it home and I always cut off the tags because I get psoriasis if I scratch too much. So I turned it out, cut off the tag like this, but at the same time, I was cutting off a piece from the front and didn't notice it. Just, gee, this tag's hard. Cut it, opened it up in the front. There was a hole like that. And it wasn't even in the middle or anything. It was kind of like on the side somewhere. And I went, how am I going to fix that? I did exactly what you did. And I just put flowers across like this. And I did that. And I bought it that day, took it home, cut that thing, and on the same day added something because I thought, I'm not going to throw this out. I just bought it. And it happens. And it was just a t-shirt. So there. And we've done flowers on a t-shirt here on the channel before. White flower, coloured flowers on a white t-shirt. And I did that. That's what reminded me to show everyone how to do that because I've done it in the past with that one shirt t-shirt. I mean, it's worn out. It's gone now, right? Because I wear my t-shirts until they fade. Until I get holes. So it's worn out. But I literally fix it straight away because I think I'm not going to miss out on wearing this shirt that I just bought just because I've got a tiny little hole in it, yeah? That I created. Yeah, I know, right? It's clever. Look, I don't know if it's a clever thing. It's more, wait a minute, I'm not wasting money. I've got all this yarn, and I'm not one to waste, right? I like to buy the expensive yarn, don't get me wrong, but I don't want to waste the item that I just bought, specifically because it's got a tiny little hole in it. No way. Pull out some of the cotton that you have, coloured cotton, bright cotton, and make some beautiful bright flowers in the round. It literally went like that. I think it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, that kind of thing. And I did that. And that was it. And I did the same with a dress I had to wear to a wedding. And I put a collar like that because the dress was so low cut that every time I wore any undergarments, they were showing. So I crocheted a whole piece that just went around like that. And it was a lacy black piece. And I don't like wearing jewelry. So that actually highlighted the dress. Yeah. And because that highlighted the dress, I didn't have to worry about wearing jewelry since I don't like wearing it. You never see me wear jewelry. You never, ever see me. I just dislike it. And I know lots of women say, what? All women love jewelry. Not all women. I dislike jewelry like there's no tomorrow. I don't know why. It's just one of those things I've never liked it. Never. Anyway, moving right along, just to let you know that there's going to be a lot of repairs between as of Thursday of next week until the end of the year. You're going to see lots of repairs. You will only see that one beanie project as a project because I've already done it as the project. I just haven't uploaded it and edited it. It's really weird. I've done it. It's edited. It's ready to go. I will have to rewatch it because I can't remember what I have to do with it. I do remember that I need to add the measurements for the second size. So there's 3 sizes to the beanie, small, medium, and large. So I need to add the measurements for the second size. And that's about it, really. All right. So that's what's going to happen over the next 2 weeks. This week, you're getting part 2 of the final part of the 12-step transition blanket. And next week, you're getting the final project of our Christmas, what do we call it? A 12 project Christmas Advent calendar. 12 project Advent Christmas calendar. Was it that? That's what it was. I always get it wrong. And so you're getting the final one next week. It is a small one. It's tiny. It's cute. Like anything else we do on the channel. It's either big and cute or small and cute. Big and cute or small and cute. Or small and cute. Oh, he's so cute. I love this guy so much. I don't know, but I think this guy may be, I haven't decided yet, maybe my favourite Christmas project that we've made this year. But I haven't decided yet. I haven't decided. I'll think about it. Look, we made this massive thing here, and I'm still loving that tiny little guy. He's a tiny guy. He's so cute. So, yeah, we will go through all the Christmas projects on the video vlog, except for, obviously, the final one. There will be a video vlog before the year is over that we'll talk about next year. And that video vlog will also have the top-down view of the Subscriber of the Year project. So keep that in mind. Guy is lovable. Oh, the guy up there? You mean that guy? Oh, you mean this little guy? I love him. He's so cute. He's so cute. Oh, it's so adorable. I know he's on the channel. We did this a couple of weeks ago with his little taggy thing that it can be hung on the Christmas tree. And I reckon, oh, let's do it. Let's do it. I'm pretty sure he'll fit on our little Christmas tree. Let's do it. Let's check it out. Hopefully he fits. Ta-da! He fits. Ta-da! Oh, hang on. Will it fall? It's the wrong way. There you go. I'll turn it around so you can see him. Oh, you can't see him because it's down. But yeah, he doesn't fall. And, you know, I'll pop him more at the front so you can see him. Yeah, that's good. So he fits on the tree. Some of the projects will not be able to fit, but he fits. And this one here is a key ring Santa. But I'm going to pop him on the Christmas tree as well. Even though it's a key ring, I'm going to pop him on there. And is the last thing going to be chewing? No, it's definitely still crocheting. It'll always be crocheting. Sorry, honey. Why would I do archery? Having said that, I will do some archery on the channel. I'm going to do it. One of these days, I'm not even going to tell you. I'm just going to upload it. You're going to go, and you'll do that noise too. You'll go, oh, for those of you joining us and don't know what archewing is, it's knitting. Archew. Oh, that allergy. So yes, one of these days I will do something like that on the channel. You're going to get shocked. You're going to be so shocked. So shocked. Yes, you will see something on the channel. Maybe. Cheers. That was a big one. But I'm done with that guy. All right. So that's pretty much what's happening. I had to rush everything today, guys, and I didn't have to because it's only an hour, because I missed out on Saturday's live. I thought I better fit everything in that I need to say, but I really have fit everything in, so that's good. It just means that on Saturday we will have one final live antics, if you will. One final live antics for now. I will tell you when live antics will restart. Okay, if we're going to do something new on the channel, then I'll restart it. We're just going to hold live antics out after this Saturday for a little while because I don't know what's happening before Christmas. Yeah, before Christmas, I'll probably only get that beanie out and some repairs. And you don't really need, I suppose we could. You don't really need live antics for that. But we'll see. We will see. If I decide to do the small gauge swatchy thing in a certain color, then I'll get you guys to do live antics. But I think it's better for me to just choose the colors for that, for repairs anyway, because it's pointless. I'll just pick up any 4 or 5 different yarns, make a square, and show you the repair, that kind of thing. Repair a square. I've got a square to repair. She's so naughty, guys. How do you put up with me? So there you go. All right. Well, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about, though. Is there anything that you wish to discuss with us before the end of the year? Oh, no, there is something you need to talk about. We need to talk about. What was it? What did I talk about last week? Yes. So I'm doing a video vlog of an interview with myself. Yeah. The questions are by you. Now, lots of people have been asking me questions, and I've written them down somewhere. And I've written them down. I'm looking for them. Hello. They're not here. Anyway, I've written them down, and here we are. Here we go. So some of the questions are, and Nifty was one that asked, what is the longest you have ever gone without crocheting? Okay. These are questions you want to ask me that are personal about crochet, though, but not personal about me. Personal about crochet, personal about me, you pretty much know everything. Middle says, what is your fave wild animal? That's personal. That's not really about crochet. Linda says, what is something you made that you don't like but didn't frog? What? And that's the same sort of, that's another one. That's another question. Fluffy says, have you ever not wanted to crochet, do away with it? Oh, look at that. These are very interesting questions. And I think Middle asked a naughty question, didn't you, Middle? Where's that one? Middle asked a naughty question. Have you stopped in the middle of... No, that's not a naughty question. There was a naughty question, Middle asked, didn't you? What's your least favourite project? Oh, I can't remember what it was now, Middle. It's here somewhere. Have you gotten quizzical looks when you were crocheting? Yes, okay. Nifty says, what is your favourite stitch? Anna says, have you ever thought of opening your own, this is an interesting one, your own yarn craft store? Ooh. Middle says, your favorite color is red. We know. What is your other favorite color than red? Your next favorite color. Linda's question was, oh no, that's not a question. It's a statement. Who else? Oh, hang on. Linda's crochet says, do you block your work? Okay. Lots of questions. And I think Bonnie asked, are you proud of yourself for not throwing your project across the room? And these are the questions that are asked of me. I'm not answering them. They're coming up in the video vlog. Middle says, what is your least favorite yarn? Okay, so there's a lot of questions. Oh yeah, that's the one. I think I asked you about the bathroom. Do you crochet in the bathroom? Naughty Middle. I've got it here. It's all written. I just got to type it all up. Yeah. Naughty Middle. Naughty, naughty, naughty Middle. I mean Guy. Yes, you mean Guy. Yes, he's adorable too, Bonnie. He's lovely, isn't he? And that's Guy, by the way. Guy's the little Guy thing you see right there. And the last thing going to be our chewing. And is the last thing going to be our chewing? And no, we've answered that already. Beautiful Mary, thank you. Nifty. I had to, yes. Middle says, I'm going to have to make sure my subscribers choose small projects for the next 2 stitch antics. The stitches before Christmas through the craft room, the pizzeria were hiding. Not sure what you mean there. The scissors, okay. Middle says, I think, yes, we asked that one. I don't mind saying it now that Fluffy is gone. She can try to shove me in the corner. She can't try to shove you in the corner. That's right. So if there's any questions you would like to ask me, any questions about crochet that you would like, the silliest question, the funniest question, the technical question, the more a reasonable question, an unreasonable question, anything you would like to ask me, then go ahead and do that now, or leave it in a comment section somewhere in one of my videos in the future, and I'll pop it in that video as well. Or you can leave it in the comment section down below of this live, and I will answer that. And I will say, Middle asked, Bonnie asked, I will put your name in that question. So your names will be in the video vlog. And if you've asked more than one question, I'll say, right, Middle asked these next 2 questions, 5 questions, 50 questions. All right, whatever they are, but there you go. I don't mind. Oh, you've done that already. Bonnie says, spell check, mess that up. Don't worry about it. Sisters were hiding somewhere in the yarn. Okay, your sisters? Yes, scissors. It still messed you up, Bonnie. Your scissors were hiding somewhere in the yarn. Yes, that's what you meant to say. Cheers. Let's have another drink. And the other thing we've been doing on our lives, I've got to find it now. I don't know what I did with it. Are there any projects that you haven't done this year that you would like to see? I've got a lot of, oh my gosh. Oh, here's some more questions. Have you ever crocheted with novelty yarn? What happened? Okay. What music do you like whilst crocheting? I like that question. Have you ever run out of yarn for a project? Don't even get me started on that question. Have you made Marty his scrubby shorts yet? No. Well, I shouldn't answer the question, but no. I was caroling and it messed it up. That's all right, honey. Gotcha. Yeah, so the other question I was going to ask you, what sort of projects would you like to see next year? Or what sort of projects have I not made that you would like to see made on the channel? A lot of people said things like dresses and trousers and shorts. And what would you like to see made on the channel? Now, to be fair, that question came up because someone said, is there anything you haven't made on the channel? And fact is, I've made everything except curtains. Thank you, Bonnie. Curtains. Bonnie would like to see curtains. I was in the middle of curtains, and I remember showing you guys, might have been last year in November-ish. That's how long it was. I was making curtains. It might have been earlier than November. No, it would have been November. Making curtains for my bathroom, like a small curtain, like a little thing like that, just a little lacy thing. It's not a full curtain. It was just like a little lacy thing, and I didn't get it finished in time for the function that I had. And the function was the bridal shower that I was throwing for my daughter, and I didn't get it finished in time. So I was a bit annoyed with myself. Anyway, I put it aside, and if I find it, we can work on that. Like a valance. Yeah, that's what it was. It's like a valance. But a valance is something for the bed as well. I mean, you can call it that for a window, but it's more for the bed, isn't it? Curtain for the window. Oops, I put widow. Curtain for the widow. Sure, why not? Curtain and a valance for maybe the bedspread. Yeah. These are really big projects. We'd never be able to do it. Both, yes. We'd never be able to do it. We might be able to do the curtain. Question for you, Mary. What yarn would be good for a tablecloth that isn't cotton thread? Ooh. This is not one for my channel. This is not for my funny video. This is literally a question. Okay, I would never use anything else other than thread. That's me. But some people have used acrylic. I wouldn't use wool because wool will get yucky. Some people have used very thin acrylic. Not for your video. Yeah, that's fine. Some people have used a very thin acrylic. You can get away with that. But I would just suggest cotton. And, if you're struggling to find cotton in your local area, find out from family and friends or anyone around who have purchased cotton in the past. I'll tell you which is a good one to buy, and you can order it online if you're going to make yourself a tablecloth. It's a lot of work, heads up. If you're going to make a tablecloth or a doily, doilies are easy. Once you get, well, they're not really easy, but they're quick to make, yeah? But if you're making a tablecloth, it's a lot of work. You've got to do the math. You've got to play with some yarn, do the math, and then purchase it. And the thing is, sometimes you can play with the yarn, purchase the yarn and realize, oops, this yarn is not enough because the other yarn you used was a thicker yarn or whatever the case may be. I'm doing a tablecloth for an annual project next year and I can't work with cotton thread. You could get away with a very thin acrylic, and if you can't work with cotton, then you may struggle with thinner acrylic. It might be that you can't work with thinner yarns. Is that correct? Is that what you're saying? You can get the 10-ply cotton, which is a 4-weight cotton that they do a lot in the US. The cotton that I put in the tub, this is a thick cotton. You can get away with this even. But your tablecloth will be thick and very expensive. However, if you're doing a thick cotton, your stitches will be bigger. Yeah, thin yarn I can't work with. You can get away with 8-ply DK weight, 3-weight cotton. And if are you making it for a customer or a client? Because if you are, they're not going to want a thick tablecloth. You can ask them, but it's most likely they'll want a nice, thin, lacy tablecloth. So you might need to be a little bit honest with them. Say, I can't make a thin, lacy one, but I can make whatever. And you decide what you want to use. Personally, I use a thinner cotton for tablecloths. It costs an arm and a leg, which is why I don't do them much because, finances are tight right now. I'm going to keep this one for myself. Oh, if it's for yourself, then you can get the thick cotton. Get this stuff. This is a thick cotton. This is a 10-ply or a 4-weight cotton from the US. Yeah. You can use that. Sometimes that goes on special here for like almost half the price. And I wait for it to go on special and then buy 10 kilos worth. Not really, but I buy enough for, a blanket or enough for a beanie or enough for whatever it is. And in fact, I think I made our bucket hat last year using this cotton. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure I did use this cotton for the bucket hat. So, yeah, check it out, guys, if you haven't seen it yet. Especially here in Australia, it's summer, so bucket hats. And I'm talking about bucket hats because that's a project I'm creating for my commission project this week. But it's a 3-weight DK weight cotton bucket hat, yeah. I'm going to keep this one. Yes, it would be pretty thick as well, middle, yes. It will be pretty thick, so heads up, yeah. Being honest with you, I would not use it. But if you're happy with thick, I like the idea of doing it with Karen cotton in different ways, colorways. Just know that it's going to be thick here. Heads up, it's not a thin cotton. If you don't mind a thick tablecloth, and it's still very expensive to buy, but it's up to you. You're the one who wants to make it. It's up to you. All right, so for those of you who want to ask me things that we haven't made, curtain, volant, someone said dress last week, someone said shorts, someone said trousers, so like slacks or pants, I don't know what you want to call them. I call them slacks. Trousers or slacks. I call them slacks, but it doesn't matter. Slacks, trousers, pants, whatever you want to call them. These are the sort of projects that you would like to see that we have not created on the channel. Mary, I went to World Market and got Tim Tams. Did you? Yummy. Yeah, way to go, you, Bonnie. Oh, hi, Tina. Hi, Tina. My mum made a tablecloth for her round table with Karen cotton cakes, and it is thick but beautiful. Okay, well, there you go. Tina's got one done. Well, Tina's mum's got one done, so there you go. I know, but if you're going to use the pattern, I think you are the thick one will look good. Okay. Hello, Tina. I didn't see you. Come on. Skippy's in the house. Cheers, everyone. Can't stay on too long today. I've got about another 15 minutes because I don't want to lock the kitten up for too long while she's got her collar on. I do. Look, she's really good at night. We pop her in bed, or I pop her in bed because I'm on my own this week. I pop her in bed at about 10 o'clock at night, 9:30, 10 o'clock. She doesn't get up till 9 o'clock the next morning. She gets up. I hear her shuffle around in the room. She eats a little bit. She goes back to bed. She's in the kitty litter. She eats a little. She goes back to bed. No noise. But around 9 o'clock, meow, meow. And I open the door and let her out. But overnight she sleeps. And I want her to sleep because sleep helps repair when you're not well. Yeah. So I leave her to sleep nice and quiet there and not get her all excited. I'm thinking of DK weight as a possibility as well. DK weight, I could say, would be perfect. If you don't want to work with a lightweight cotton, then DK weight is okay. It's not too thick, it's not too thin, it's right flat bang in the middle. But I would still use a light 2-weight cotton when making tablecloth, and sometimes even thinner, which is why I don't make tablecloths, because it's ouch on the hands. Ouch! And to be fair, because I've been rushing to get all these big projects out, like tree skirts, our 12-step transition blanket, I've been working with these hands so much over the past few weeks. So I thought of giving them a little rest by making a lot of repairs over the next week or so. And that the repairs, they're quick and easy to create. So it helps rest my hands and get them ready for next year, because just like every year, it's going to be big. It's always big. We always start the year off so big, and by Christmas, we're still trying to get these big projects done, as you do. And sometimes we just lost connection. Are we all back? My connection just started spinning saying reconnecting, so I just lost connection. Just need to figure out how many colours and how many skeins of yarn per colour. Oh, I've messed up. Someone asked me that question. Have you ever messed up purchasing yarn? And that's one of those questions you're going to hear about in that vlog, because I did mess up purchasing yarn. It buffered, but all good. Yeah, in my area, it actually said disconnected, and then spun around a few times and said reconnecting. So it actually said that it cut off. But there you go. Anyway, we're back, and we're only going to be back for a short time because, like I was saying, I don't want to leave the kitten locked in the laundry for too long. She's done really well. I haven't heard her cry once. Well, because I can hear her cry from in here, but I haven't heard her cry once. So I'm back to, oh, you're back, are you? That's good. I'm back. I know it did disconnect for a few seconds, didn't it? All hidden. Oh, just refresh. Just refresh, guys, because it did disconnect for a while. So yeah, you all have to just refresh your pages or something. But there you go. I'm not going to be on for too long, Fluffs, anyway. Like I said, I'll go and collect my little girl. Do we want to see her? Do you want to see her live? Oh, she'll be sleeping. I don't want to wake her up. I bet there isn't a crocheter that hasn't. I have messed up. Don't even want to talk about it. I'll probably even have the yarn to show you. the mess up. And while I'm doing the video vlog, you'll actually see the picture of the item I made for my family member, my friend. WB, whatever that means. Can we see her? Water time. Oh, do we really want to take her out of the laundry or tired with her Elizabethan collar? That's what I did, was refresh. I could see her getting really excited in this room. Do we want to see it? All right, let me go and get her. All right, we'll go and get her. We'll show you live, and you can see a little Elizabethan collar. She'll be so cute. But then I have to turn off the live after that, guys. Whiskey. Oh, Whiskey. Hello. Hello. What are you doing in the laundry basket? She's in the laundry basket, guys. Guys, she went in the laundry basket. I brought the whole basket in. She went into the laundry basket. Here, I'll pick her up. She might get a bit sad because she's a bit unhappy. There she is. Let's get rid of the laundry basket. I just dropped that. Here we go. There she is. Poor little girl. She's still got the patch on her arm where she had the see, the Elizabethan collar is very dirty. I just spin it around. There she is. Say hello to Whiskey. Hello. And her stitches are down there somewhere. Oh, the poor little girl. She has had it rough, but she's so excited about this room. Do you blame her? There's so much to look at. Look at her. There's fur everywhere now, so I'm not going to be able to have any drink because look at her face. She don't care about you. Get close to the camera. Say hello. Hello. Can you pop on the table? Hello. It's on the table now. There she goes. All right, guys, I am going to head off. I do want to thank everyone for joining us here, guys. Don't forget, tomorrow we're getting part 2, step 12 of our 12-step transition blanket. That will be finalized tomorrow. And we will also have on Friday the Christmas video vlog with the Christmas tree going up and what's happening on the channel for the rest of the week. Yes, she has grown, hasn't she? She's 6 months as of, is today the 12th? Whenever the 12th of December is. She's very interested. What are you, nuts? There's yarn everywhere. Of course she's interested. Which colour shall I play with? Yeah. I mean, just in case I miss you. Yes, well, I'm going to head off now. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget to join us for our live on Saturday morning, 10 a.m. Saturday morning, Melbourne, Australia time. She's not even paying. I know, she doesn't care. I found her in the laundry basket when I went in there. Oh, that's when she's 6 months, on the 12th, which is Friday. So she'll be 6 months then. So, yeah, she's all grown up. And I will see everyone then. Don't forget, look forward to seeing part 2 tomorrow. Final part of our 12-step transition blanket. My name is Mary. This is Wild Crochet Designs. And this is Whiskey Whiskers. And I'd like to say goodbye. Ciao for now. Try to be good, guys. Bye, all. Let's turn this off. Oh, let's turn it off without you falling off the table. Bye, all. You're going to fall off the table. Doesn't want to turn off now. Bye.